Hey, hi and welcome. This was me yesterday. I didn't get very far. Why? Because I wasn't in tank mode like I am today. So I got my snowshoes on. Just give you an idea of the depth of the snow. There's the Felda bunch right there. And the tracks are pretty much parallel with the snow. You could sort of see it. So those tracks are about 2.5, 3 feet tall. I was falling in almost up to my waist when I'd fall off the trail yesterday. What I don't know is... Don't know what that is. A dog, maybe? Probably Barry. I don't think he would have went much further than that following me yesterday. Especially back here. So I'm going to try to stomp down. Have to use the old wooden snowshoes here, but you can see how much easier I can just float across the top. And now it's packed a little bit since yesterday, because yesterday was really warm. And we're in the February, mid of February. It's like the 12th of February, just before Valentine's Day and that. And usually in mid-February to the end of February, you get this like crazy mild spell. Turns what they call winterlude into waterlude. And then it gets really cold in March. You're like, oh, it's going to be an early spring, it's going to be an early spring. No. I've played this game many times. That's Mother Nature just messing with your head. Saying, yeah, I'll give you a couple of nice days. But you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it big. I'm going to give you plus 12, minus 45 the next day. You laugh, but that's probably about what she's going to do. So what I want to do before she does that, beat myself down a good new trail with my snowshoes. See? Isn't that a nice uniform trail? Which would be more uniform if my freaking cousin would actually take a snowmobile out. I mean, it's a good year for snowmobiling. And he could have ran me down a nice track. But he hasn't done it. No, he hasn't been out much. Kind of, maybe he's too busy this year, whatever. But either way, you know, make me a trail, damn it. Anyway, so I'm gonna go back. It's been about a week since I checked my traps. I'll be pulling my beaver traps today, if I can get through the ice. The ice is probably gonna be about 10-12 inches thick, maybe thicker. So I'm gonna see how that done. I gave it a bit of a break. Number one, I was busy with the roofs anyway, but you see where I went through there. But I gave it a bit of a break, mainly because if you go back every day, it's very ethical to do that, but the problem is your smell goes back there every day. So sometimes you gotta kind of just back out of the area so you don't chase things off as much. And sometimes what I find, again, it's always a gamble, is that if you leave something for a little bit, like if you're not getting anything, leave it for a little bit and don't go to it. And then animals will come back into that area. Now, mind you, we've been getting really crazy amounts of snow. Not crazy, but like I say, there was a bit of a pack where I was walking yesterday, not so bad, but up ahead you'll see some spots where I just go over, like, this is the trail. If I step like a little to the left or a little to the right, where it's not packed, I go down to, not quite my waist, but so you don't think I'm standing 2.5 feet in the air, but I actually am. So yeah. Whoop. Gotta keep my, whoa. Gotta wash my toes. Yeah. So you got a bit of a crooked valley here that's catching my snowshoe, trying to trip me up. See why snowbanks are so evil? They even try to trip you when you're in your snowshoes. Like, you're on top of the snowbank. How about now? Grab the front of your snowshoe and flip you over. You're like, Or he's like, how do you like me now? Well, I never liked you, Snowbank. I never liked you. I never will like you, Snowbank. Ever. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, there's a nice big hole where I fell yesterday. Another big hole. I only made it up maybe about halfway through this field. And this is my first time on snowshoes this year. I think I took them out last year. The heck was that? Could have been Windigo or side hill gouger. But I am getting kind of warm, so I'm gonna have to take my toque off. The trick is not to sweat. Always just pace yourself, you know. But I only made it up about this far yesterday. Just from there to back there around the corner was probably about a half an hour. So I made it that far. I'm like, okay, well, you know, I failed the mission yesterday, so today I'm gonna see if I can make it all the way back. You can see where I was starting to really fall through here yesterday, so it was like, And if I can make a nice solid trail, it'll give something for the deer, maybe. Problem is I'm not seeing too much deer around. But yeah, the wolves and the coyotes, I know they're definitely around. Something running around over there. Hey, you try to trip me, Snowbank? There you can see where it really fell in there. Yeah, bunny squatch tracks, that's what they are. Bunny squatch tracks. I have a bunny squatch in my freezer I forgot all about. I was supposed to eat them from the last time I trapped, so he must have been in there a couple of years. Right at the bottom of the freezer, so I'm gonna have to take him out for bait. Yeah, look at all the bunny squatch tracks. See, he's got good snowshoes. He doesn't fall. Snowbank doesn't try to trip him, but tries to trip me. I don't understand. I'm feeling like the Snowbanks are discriminating against me. Bastards. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can make it all the way back there. And I'm almost at the point where I made it to yesterday. And I'm making it there probably about, well, this is probably about 6 minutes from there to here. So you get the idea of how much slower it is. So if I have to pull back like a 200-pound wolf today, it's going to be a long day, very long day. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe coyote, wolf, beaver, something like that. But I am going to pull my beaver trap today. And I didn't catch any beavers on myself this year on our family land property there. Didn't catch any. It just wasn't the year for it, I guess. I must have cleared them out pretty good the last time. But I know they're still back there. But over there I caught 2 from my neighbor. Caught 2 on him. And the guy before me caught 8. So that's out of there. So my hunch is that it's the same beavers. So if they're not there, it's probably... I know they're staying in the house. That's the big one. Especially this time of year. But the other thing is that... you see how far I fell in there. The other thing is that... yeah, it really fell. Yeah, look at that. That's deep. That's like 2.5, 3 feet. There's my glove head. You can see how deep I went there. I gotta straddle this one a bit, pack it down. Yeah, that one was pretty deep. Yeah, you can see where my glove marks are. You could, and it's just like it's so fatiguing because you're going and it's like one leg, and it's just. So this is where I gave up, and I turned around and went back. But this is where I keep going with my tanks on. Except for that stupid snowbank. It's like a gully. I gotta go over this way more, I guess. Oh, there's one there too. Darn it. I'm trying to stay in the center. I guess it'll be really easy coming back with these because there'll be even more pack. And a couple more packings like this. I should have done it earlier on, but a couple more packings like this. And it'll be like a super highway. See, got a little chipmunk. And looks like a wild chicken track. Probably is. Or is it something? I can't tell what it is. Must be a wild chicken track. Dragging his feet anyway. Who drags your feet? Anyway, I'll leave it at that. I'll show you when I get back there. See if I got anything. There you go. Have a great day, eh?